Hello, baseball fans. All right, ready to get underway. And now Rod Carew, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. High fly ball out to center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fouled off. He was late.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Wide throw, and it gets away. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Carew in, and he scores. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
Hey,
that tells you
whoever's
everything you
watching me
need
right
to
now.
know about that swing.
Now at the plate, Eggy Rosario.
Ooh.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No.
Muncy moving under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And starting in this one,
pitcher.
Cliff Lee. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working.
Oh,
No.
can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. No outs, runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pajes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Let's go. Yeah.
Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at first, 1 away.
Strike 3.
That's 2 in a row. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Typically,
That's
the
so
outfield
crazy.
defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way
Immaculate
around to
pitching.
score and tie this ball game up.
That one off the mark, and that is ball
Ooh,
one.
I think that I found
Right through there for a
myself a
strike.
cheerleader. She ain't always right there when I need
Swing
her.
and a ball lifted
Ooh,
in the
I
air,
think that I found
and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, second inning set to go, and now the DH, Tony Clark. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Leaping, and it's gone.
Woo! Now let me replay that for you.
It's 2-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now, Gunnar
That's
Henderson.
really, that's
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts
Got
and misses.
folded.
It's a strikeout.
Richie Ashburn.
On the ground right side.
Nice hit, Richie. Nice one, man.
Rojas with the throw to first. And there are two down.
Oh, and that's my popsicle.
Two down, bases empty.
I'm not going
And
to
the
yell.
batter now, Wyatt Langford.
Yo, I just had one of the most amazing popsicles you'll ever see.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Tanner Scott.
30 years
Tanner
old
Scott
now.
pitching.
And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
Like a drop
in
in?
the air,
Nope.
center field. Edman snags it, and that is that. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning at the plate. Freddie Freeman. Lee back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
When I'm upset.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Langford settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts now. And a strike in there. One out, bases empty. So a lefty out of the pen. Josh Hader. Way inside, and that hit him.
First pitch, not looking good.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Miguel Rojas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Strike. He's one.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Line drive, and it stays fair.
Good.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
That's out to center field. And that is the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive. Steps on first for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Javier Sanoja.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Man at first, and now it's William Contreras. Doubled his first time up. Runner takes off. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Eggy Rosario will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
And right to him.
Pulls that one down, and that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Lined and a base hit into right, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Nope, outside.
Yeah, guys,
couldn't
catch up to the
plate. Fought off foul.
Yeah.
And that one
is
inside a sharp slider.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I don't think.
Smith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blow.
To come outside for the night, and it's fiend, 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 fiend. Jose Siri. Oh, his team is booty butts.
Stepping in, Rod Carew. That's towards center. Taylor.
He has no power.
One down.
Oh my God. He has no power.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Opposition.
And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's
first ever time hitting with him. God!
He circles the bases.
That's how you do it. I just got him.
It's 1-0. Bases empty, one away.
How you play.
Contreras digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Up and inside
part of the order
fastball.
Coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swung on, belted. That one back.
Back.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Embarrassing.
And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Jeff McNeil stands in.
We throw slow.
That one missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Vaughn takes it himself. They limit the damage here.
Okay.
And now the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Lenny Sosa at the plate and takes high there. Out there to center. Siri makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Cam Boozer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tony Clark, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing at a high fly ball right field.
Hello. Yeah, Dad?
Hauls it in for the out.
What?
And there's 1 down.
I'm live streaming right now. I'm just playing video games.
That one way inside.
Hi, Andrew.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just
No,
spread out.
no,
He's
no.
really late right now.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right
I don't need
field.
one, Dad. I took one last night.
Get there, and it's a foul ball. Sanoja, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fly ball center field.
I'll stay up till like
Taylor
9:30.
pulls it down, and he back at right
You know, I
field,
have
bottom of
power.
the second. Luis Robert now.
Can you cut me strawberries?
This is for ball 1.
Can you cut me strawberries?
There's a strike.
Dad, I'm live stream right now and I have 1 viewer. It's Andrew.
The other way, foul.
Andrew.
Swing and a
Panos.
fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Stretches.
Jeff
out and holds it
McNeil on
in.
the play.
Here's Mike Tauchman. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one to first. Carew takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This to third, and that's just foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good 2-strike hit.
So they turn to their closer, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And a count 1-2. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over onto the third inning. And now Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Rod Carew. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's hard hit on the line.
Bro, you just
Taylor
have no
right
power.
there to make the grab. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets
Holy,
on
no
base
contact.
and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
There goes the runner. Foul ball. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The throw to third, in there safely.
Hey.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Eggy Rosario. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. McNeil getting ready to hit. That smash towards center. Taylor.
Oh, Dad, you heard me ask for strawberries, right? Okay, you don't have to do. I just want to make sure you heard me.
Back here on the south side, leading off, Andrew Benintendi. That's in there. That's strike one. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
One ball, one
in the
strike.
dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and one out now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the air to left center, Sanoha coming on. Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Michael A. Taylor.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game.
This will remind, yeah. I'm in the 70, drop it like it's up. Oh Lord, I need you now more than a year. More than a year. So well to my hand. Ooh, PCA. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I fed it this morning. I feed it every morning. Can't say the same for Lena though, so.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight.
Hi, Raleigh.
Just about set to go now. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What's the word on him?
Conquest.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Hat moving under it. And there's one away.
Thank you, Raleigh.
And now,
take that one to
Pete
heart.
Crow Armstrong.
Thanks for reminding me.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ooh.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. And now it's William Contreras.
Ooh.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that extends the inning.
Oh, Loki looks like
no
Bo in
waiting
center
around
field.
right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Eggy Rosario, the next to hit, takes outside. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Thank you, Riley. I didn't see the rest of the essay that you wrote, but
On the ground, out to short. Swanson, out number 3. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today on the hill, Jose Alvarado.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not
essay,
a lot
yeah.
for a starter. So always
ELA
very
class, you know what I'm saying,
important for
man?
him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4
Hey, I just
if you
bet you.
add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But
Why?
you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are
You
aware of
should.
that.
I fed
Mixing
my
those
fish
3
this
pitches
morning,
in all
Lino.
counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
I don't care, Lena. I fed my fish this
Crow
morning.
Armstrong in the box now.
What?
4 balls and a strike.
Yes, I do. Actually, Riley, I do have Tech 7 to support that. I can support it saying that I'm the best baseball player of all time because I won the strikeout race on Bandits. So I am, after all,
we'll do it again.
have one of the best. I have no strikeouts still on
Goes
Bandits.
down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Kyle Tucker in the box with 2 down and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yes, my fish is still alive. Bro's thriving.
Sharp grounder,
Oh!
that's through for a base hit.
Bro, Kyle Tucker's my up.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A PCA out there in left field.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Holy sploogly boogly butts. Ooh, strike 3.
And now 2-1. Out in front and foul.
Oh
to the
Lord, I
left
need
side.
you now more than I ever what you took.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Bro.
Just missed.
Counts full.
So do I, Raleigh. Strip.
Smoked to the left, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And
know how
that moves
friggin'
the
tough that
go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
And my
here
pitcher's out of
comes
energy.
Dansby Swanson. Late with the swing there.
Oh Lord, I searched. Brother, look. Holy butts. Butts. Holy
that one
big
fouled off.
booty
With this many
berry.
pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss.
What do you mean I'm not safe? You don't know where I live, I think.
Got it. Swinging for the K.
Hush.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Pomerantz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off.
My address is not being specified. This is a public thing, and I'm not trying to get stalked.
Pitch misses.
1-1.
1-1.
I think that I found myself a Rizzler. He is always
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2 is the count.
Drew Pomegranate.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Tony Clark.
So now here's the DH, Tony
Oh.
Clark.
Thank you for
Foul
being
off down the
supportive,
right
Rollis
side.
American.
Second inning here.
Guys,
no score.
chat, spam fluffy hair. That's
On the
what I
ground
have.
to third. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch.
Raleigh, I'm going to tell Miss Naylor if you keep peer pressuring me. But you can't give me the look because we're not in person.
Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. At 96, that pitch is...
Fluffy hair! Fluffy hair! Chat, spam Riyadh has fluffy hair.
For a strike. New arm out of the bullpen. Yoan
No, Riyadh has aura. Ooh.
This is the zone.
Fluffy hair!
He's a bad ball hitter.
Fluffy
so
hair!
To chase
Hair,
pitches
hairy fluff.
the zone, he
Ooh,
still
I like
might
that
beat
one.
you. Not an easy out by any means.
Throwing the dirt.
Bro,
Come up with it. Making a move at first and on the run for the Cubs. John Birdie.
First name's John Birdie.
Up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one is downstairs.
Thank you, Raleigh.
And that's ball 1.
Or American
A
Kid.
swing and a miss as he chases way
Raleigh,
out
do you
of
have
the
a YouTube
zone.
channel?
Birdie runs. Pitch inside.
Oh, we're a loss.
That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
I'm not telling you my address.
To watch.
McNeil gets it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
American Kid's got no channel, guys.
And that's through there for a strike.
It's okay. We all go through rough times
really
in life.
The money spot, down and away. If you can locate,
They call me one-way
little
Lil Man,
it's
so
be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see.
I'm going a
relievers do
D1
coming out
for
of that
one-way
bullpen.
Lil Manning.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. Justin Turner at the plate now.
Johan Duran.
Look out.
The man ran.
So here's Horner now. First pitch just misses.
I feel so skibbity. Got so much brain rot. I been in touch on Riz 50 aura points. Aha.
Turner on the first with 2 down. Rips that one center field. That's a base
What?
hit.
He didn't catch it!
And it's 1-0.
Oh my god, this guy sucks.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency.
What difficulty?
Out there.
This is veteran.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
He's selling so hard.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs.
2-1.
Couple of base runners at first and second.
Oh, shout out to Matthew Hunter, the kid who's
Battling here
currently
as he
watching
fouls
my
it away.
stream.
Pretty good pitch.
With
There,
Rollis
take
and
a
American.
rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. Another 2-2 up.
Oh Lord, I need you now more than
Got him.
Okay, bro. Raleigh.
Getting loose there.
I don't want to hear
He's
it,
now
bro.
in the game at first. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Haven't even got a chance to show my real potential. I'm a naturally skilled player, but
And there's one away. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
veteran's
Two
also
really
the
good
fourth hardest
back-to-back
difficulty,
sliders.
Raleigh.
Now
So.
an 0-2 count.
Think
He's
about it that
feeling
way.
real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
sword,
One
me
down,
too, me
base
too.
is empty. Swing and a pop-up.
I'm about to lose.
Squeezes it. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
to first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
These 3
There's 5 difficulties.
come down to who scores first. They found.
I'm still better though. Okay, you don't have to be a bully. Raleigh, stop using that word, please. Yes. I won't lose on that, I promise. I'm gonna win. Probably, you don't know the amount of aura I have.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Rod Carew.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Touch a
I can watch
ball,
base hits like
baseball,
that
man.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Runner on the go.
No.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. One away.
Yes, I do accept it.
And the batter now, Tony Clark.
I've dug to
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate.
Matt.
Stealing second may eliminate him from getting
Tony Clark.
really good pitches to
Come
hit.
on, man.
Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
To roll,
keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be...
Strike three, got him swinging.
I got
And now
Jose
two
Siri.
gone. And now it's Jose Siri.
Oh, he's a 667 batting average.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, one strike.
Raleigh, I honestly don't care.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
That's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2 to count.
Got it!
No, bro. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound. Andy Cooper.
Raleigh, what if I
What do
kick
we
you out
need
of
to
the
know
chat?
here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity,
1-0.
and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger,
Raleigh,
the
stop being
fastball will
honest.
beat them.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Make it sound like he
Crow
threw a good
Armstrong
pitch, okay?
makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
We're all thinking the same
Just
thing.
pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does
why you made
that,
that
he's going to
move.
be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 1
I
strike.
can't kick you. You know that, right? Wait, can I?
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a
This is
1-out
all that
single.
comes up, so.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And there's a hit. Here comes the throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that one in the air center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
No, that missed.
Just
That's the
off the
ball.
inside edge.
It's great to get on the
1-0.
board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really
So what
open
we
things
call
up with a couple
that?
of runners on.
We
Let's
just
see if they can cash in.
Tucker, the lead runner out at second. Suzuki over at first, so one away.
LeBron can shoot 3.
That one finds the zone, and the count is filled
Jumping
up.
on.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Michael Bush stands in now and watches strike one.
Guys, subscribe to Colin1231.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. They take the force out. That is. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Porter Hodge.
Cool Colin1231, guys.
And that
Subscribe
one
to Cool
lifted in
Colin.
the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it.
You guys know Colin has
And
fluffy
there's
hair.
one down. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Fluff
So a
King,
man
yes,
aboard now with
Colin.
one away.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher,
That
there's a
spam
lot of
fluffy
base
hair.
hits up the middle, even on ground
Hair
balls.
fluffy.
So a nice
Hair
job
fluff.
to use that big
Hairy
hole
fluff,
and get
yes,
himself a
that's
hit.
exactly what I want.
Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson.
I mean, I have fluffy
Swings
hair.
through
so
that.
0-1.
That's how it's supposed to be. To be all around.
Grounder might be
It's
two.
not positive reinforcement.
There's one. What a double play.
No. No.
Back here at the friendly confines.
Bro, Colin, you
we
couldn't
head
be
to the
done.
bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, one down. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Bro,
highest
don't use
gear
those
and
potty
go a long
words.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's, you know, Raleigh, the one
One
with
out,
fluffy
base
hair.
is empty.
Colin, that's who American Kids is.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I'm sick. Hey, I'm going to have it for baseball. I don't know if Colin is, but I am.
Fastball for a strike.
Colin, I'm not answering.
Goodness, I think he just...
Yohan Duran takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets it back now. And on the mound, the closer, Ryan Brazier.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Okay, I gotta go yard, guys.
One-run game. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Your fluffy hair king, Riyadh, needs to lock in.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Wyatt Langford.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1-2.
High in the air, out to right. Tucker.
Oh, I'm about to lose.
Drops into the glove, and there's two down. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Rod Carew. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one popped up. And that will fall. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong swinging a foul out of play. And that is out of play.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, and that one's gone into the bleachers.
Let's go.
So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-1. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next to hit, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to short, Swanson. Tosses to first, third out. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Here's Nico Horner. Left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one in triple digits. And a curve misses outside. And a count 1-2. That one to first, Carew. And he handles it himself for the out. One out left for the Cubs. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Fought off foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're...
Ground ball right side. And that is the ball game.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today.
Okay, hi guys.
On the board, stayed close all the way through. Really nice day at the yard.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Okay. Guys, I'm desperate. Okay. Hello, everyone. Bet, let's go. Gotta open a bunch of packs. Nope, nothing. Ah, come on. Headliners. Nothing, let me get here. Get my pitching squad ready. bro. PD, come on. Guys, he has to restart it because the thing is, quote, glitching. I'm sorry if this is boring. Thank you to the 2 people watching me through this boring time. I'm waiting to start a game.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one misses up and in.
I'm kind of playing someone right now, Dad. Sorry.
And we are underway. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri
Fly
in
out.
position.
Perfect. Fly out.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Over to Carew. They get the out on Marte. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
What is Bro keep pausing it for?
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here with my pal C.
No, I hate
and
Satchel
towing the slab in this one, Satchel Paige. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And there's the strike.
Oh my God.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's Yordan Alvarez. Skeens, a righty that throws with power. 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Lineup is
next offering,
live
to the air, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Carlos Delgado. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
500 batting.
Runner on the go. That one the other way. That's a hit. Alvarez around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts. And it stays fair. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits.
A new pitcher in the game, Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ted Simmons, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-zip. Here's Chris Bryant now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Henderson over to first in time. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
Wow, the announcers had to
and we're back. Like bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
I just need contact, bro.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The worse I get beat.
That one at triple digits. Page. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. William Contreras will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Trout makes the play, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Soto back to work. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Trout takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses, and it's 1-0. Soto checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
On the ground to first, Carew steps on first for the out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Tony Clark.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Swing
no,
and a ball lifted
I get
to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I'm not late on it.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Okay, Dad, I'm in the 3rd inning and I'm playing 5 innings. Can I finish? Yeah. That'll be weird.
And first offering is fouled off.
I get it. Okay, I get it. We don't even have school tomorrow.
And that one's fouled off.
That's right down the middle.
Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Down the line. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Throw into third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an...
And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So base is loaded with 1 away. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Trout is there. And he makes the catch. And all the runners are tagging. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And that's in the dirt. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Rosario now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And that's downstairs and out. Outside. New pitcher on now, Bruce Sutter. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
My mom.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Are you having bourbon right now?
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it.
Thanks for turning the lights off.
A good swing on it that time.
Here's Mookie now. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Yeah.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first.
He's out.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th. He's in there.
And I'm live streaming, Mom.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Line drive. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Bryant now.
Bro grinded all the mini season just for this card.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, and now here's Jeff McNeil. The American Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
No, that was the perfect pitch to hit.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
He was not out.
0-1 now. Line drive. Base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drop.
Yo, if you're watching right now,
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
Marte to Betts at second for 1.
I started off with a leadoff single, and now this is what happens.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Tatis leads off second with nobody out. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. But now he's caught in between, and they put the tag on him. And now batting Mike Trout. That one ripped. Way back there. And forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-1. 1 out, bases empty. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. And takes low for ball 1. Suter measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one hammered center field. Way back there.
Wow.
Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball.
For your information, just so you know, this kid is a sweat. The kid that I'm playing. So that's why he just got.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
The throw to first, and that's an out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Mookie Betts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air. Rosario sizing this one up, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And
walk-off time, guys. They have 13 hits. We have 3
Well,
hits.
this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Wyatt Langford. He was walked intentionally his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Hey, Dad.
Man at first with one gone.
Coming up in a minute.
Carew, the next to hit.
I said my game will be done soon.
Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Line drive, Marte. And they're down to their last out. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now around second, going for third. Coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 9-2. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third, he wants it all. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. So 2 down. Eggy Rosario digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming up after this game, Mom. I just had a crazy 5th inning, though.
Other than ripping one into the gap.
We're only playing 5 innings, though.
There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Contreras up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field.
Well, we got a couple, I guess. And that's ending stream for today.